Satnam. Hello. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for connecting. Welcome to my very first YouTube video featuring my face. Um, I'm feeling a little bit silly. I'm feeling a little bit like it's because I had a nice smoke. I had a nice toke, so I'm feeling good. I am going to be sharing a transmission, a song, some channeling, and also Reiki and Sechem energies to assist in integrating a more abundant mindset by noticing the abundance that is already around you. Now, this is something that whenever somebody told me this, I was like, oh my God, can you not right now? But just a couple of minutes ago, I had a really big like settling in of this understanding. Let me just adjust this a bit. I had a really big understanding in how I have been overlooking the abundance that was already being offered to me. And even now as I'm saying this, it's so profound to me how we miss the abundance because it's not showing up in a way that we want it to. And like whenever somebody told me this, whenever like I heard somebody say these things, I was like, I would literally just think like, yeah, no, okay, whatever. But now that I really experienced this and it's really integrated into my being and I really saw this, it is such a profound shift in perception and such a profound shift in so many things. And so what I want to do is I want to share this energy and I want to integrate this energy for myself and for you. So I am going to sing the song with my beautiful drum. With my beautiful, beautiful drum. And also with the Reiki and the Sechem energy, for sure, I'm going to assist in integrating that as well. I really want to start, because a lot of more people know about Reiki, I want to start integrating my Reiki practice in my videos as well. So yeah, okay. Please do, I'm going to do that at the end, yeah. Taya, nint evesur tonor minechtal. Ives enechtas ichshon misene. Tam, tam, tam. Tandeve sundonoyo. Inde sanda. Soranda sentensionoyo. In toram na sandech vendonai. Toranta. I sende yen torach. I deven undacham hinde shonoyo. I sande vende tanhach. Ay andayo hinde. Inas tanas teno. Inanda sandech shendeve. Indorandas tendoch denjenam. Danach wie suchtet nesahat ichtet nem. Hisurt an ach visur nechshan. Toren hinter vesono isandas tandeve. Ishene shene mintoyono hintana. Isoramdag ve nog tortanhei. In tal mechves. In torenach min teno yentuch talhei. In de veon shono yendara. Isenen teve yendan yentuch mas. So I just want to remind myself and you that whenever I share the light language with intention, I share all the lessons that I have learned, and I, if you allow, download those into your field for you to process, for you to integrate. Which is why I go by Spirit Catalyst. It is not easy to die to self, and it hurts so much. It really does when all you see is darkness and all you see is death. The only thing you can do is to die. But every time we die, every time you die within, it creates space for something else to be born. If you followed my journey on YouTube, I started with those mandalas, right? And those mandalas only came through after I went through a really intense death process within myself this year. And then after I went through that process, all of a sudden I just started drawing. Like Spirit told me, download this app. And I downloaded it and I started drawing. And like it evolved. And my consciousness expanded with that. And then all of a sudden something else happened. Another catalyst moment in my life. And again, I had to die within myself. I had to die. Yes. But then all of a sudden, after I went through that process, I started drawing those beings. Etc., etc., etc. Like I got the drum, etc., etc., etc. I started traveling, etc., etc., etc. I'm here now. And today and yesterday has been such a process once again. It was so hurtful. It was very hurtful. It's been really intense, and I've been crying so much and releasing so much and cursing God and like asking why, why. But all of a sudden I'm seeing that all of the abundance is here with me. I can give you a very simple situation that happened with me today. I was bummed that I didn't have any weed. I didn't have money to buy weed. And weed, ganja, to me, is medicine, right? And so I was asking God, why? Why can't you even give me weed, bro? Like, what the fuck, man? But then, I'm visiting my aunt here in Cape Town, staying with them. They open up their home to me. They open up their hearts to me. She's gifting me abundance that has allowed me access to whatever it is that I needed. It didn't come in a way that I wanted it. This abundance, this opportunity, or this whatever. It didn't come in any way that I wanted, but it was there all along. And it just helped me notice that God has been providing for me. And I always come to this conclusion. God has been providing for me all along, just not always in the way that I want. And so now, with this energy, I want to allow myself and also then create a space for you to make this shift in consciousness, from poverty in whatever way, in regards to money, in regards to love, in regards to health, any poverty consciousness, any consciousness that is restrictive in a way that keeps you bound. That is always just you. To free ourselves of that. And how beautiful that it is also the full moon in Aries. The full moon in Aries that is assisting us. I'm just busy. Was just my nephew, no, my cousin, not my nephew. My cousin just came. So any kind of poverty consciousness, any kind of defensive consciousness, any kind of consciousness in which we are stuck, I wish to, and I ask Creator to really make this shift within our beings. And using this Aries and this full moon in Aries, that's where I was. This full moon in Aries to really give us that yeah, you know what I mean? Yes. So I am going to start channeling with the Reiki and also the Sechem energy. You can call in your guides, your creator, your gods, your whatever it is that you resonate with, whatever it is that speaks with you. To assist in this consciousness shift. I will also be channeling light language as well, for sure, always. Chokore, chokore, chokore. Seheki, seheki, seheki.Onshaze shone.Onshaze shone.Onshaze shone. Sechem. 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 Puach ta'asie nechves nechta'a. Michsur technal. Misurt al minech teveson. a in evesut ital mintoyor. This is what a personal session with me would be like. Feel the energies. Tuach, siach, tan, weg, sur, tur, tan, tient, ever. Feel the releasings. You feel the tension? The tension is the energy working. The discomfort is the energy working. Just allow it to release. Deep breath in and release. Suanach mindech besuchtana sienech don. Torum nishen tuchtane den veyon dono hindai hindeveyo hindevene sana ich torenal mishendech ventor hamte. Even where I am currently, I want to share something with you. Just hold on, please. Even where I am currently, this poverty consciousness is so deeply rooted that today I was so angry with God for not I'm going to say it, for not having my expectations met in regards to finances, having to be dependent on other people. But when I was in Mossel Bay, I met a guy, right? A brother. I met a brother. In the first few minutes that we met, he gave me this. I'm not sure if you can see it really well, but it is a raw piece of sapphire, which is already pretty beautiful. Like, he just gave it to me. So when I went to Google the meaning of this stone, it was so profound. First of all, it's a stone of wisdom. It's a stone of I would say communication as well. But it's a stone of divine favor. It's a stone of divine favor, guys. Like, that's the meaning of the stone. Protection from the evil eye. Protection from jealous people. Protection from people that wish you harm. This was given to me. A raw piece of sapphire was given to me. How abundant, how absolutely abundant am I that I just received this gift. Now, the interesting thing is this guy looked very much like my father, who is dead. Yeah, my father died in 2014. He looked very, and I never really had a relationship with my father, But anyway, because like they were young parents, and anyway, 19. Anyway, I keep saying anyway, but anyway, this guy looked so much like my dad, and he gave me the sapphire. And when I told my mom this, my mom was like, "Wow, John, that's really interesting, because the first like stone that your dad gave me was like a sapphire." Like a small piece of sapphire. How profound is that? How abundant is that? But like, we are sometimes so quick to forget. We are sometimes so quick to forget these things when things don't go our way. But it's only because of this deep-rooted poverty consciousness, which my intention is, in releasing this, within myself, and ultimately then within you as well, creating that space for you to release that. Suat, eve sutuart alminech shono. Irta as ive senechtae mirtoyo surt. Evisut eve sent eve sucht. Asir tut. Tuach tam sind eve. Avesen tuacht as ient e. In schenten min toranion. Hisam danion. In de vectumai. Dag visot nechtechte vesana. Every energy that is expressed from the state that energy originates from in your being, if that makes sense. If it is originating from a lower vibration, it will be expressed and experienced as such by you and others. But only when you come to notice that the lower vibration is not a lower vibration, it is merely an expression. That is when release happens. It doesn't matter how the energy is expressed, whether it's frantic, whether it's off key, whether it is not understood by anybody. The key is to express. The key is to let that energy express itself. To allow yourself to just do whatever it is that you feel like you need to do, no matter how absurd or how strange it might seem. Because that is what the energy is calling for. And the more I express myself in this way, the more I create a space for others to express. This is the first time that I'm expressing myself this way. I like a to people, I mean, to like in a session or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, I'm going through a very expansive process myself, right? Always growing and always learning. There is just one more thing that I would like to share and download. Do keep in mind, because this is like a general session, or a like a it's very quick. The energy is still there, of course. It's just obviously not as intimate. You get what I'm saying? But as I'm saying that, Spirit is also reminding me, but yes, it is. It's extremely intimate. So don't listen to what I'm saying. Just an opening of the heart. Hit an asur minter vestur talja. Nich samtach vesur tuach tanhesh. Isunta a minech tenyen. Tam nishenoch minter yene. In Toram, in Tal, Isanam Doshono, nicht Deveach Torah, in Dene, in Dachya Suktam Dechve. Satnam, thank you for connecting, thank you for receiving. I just want to pull 3 cards for the collective of everybody that's watching. And then, after that, yeah, beware of self-deception, for sure, is what this whole session has been about, isn't it? So in order for us to create this new opportunity, in order for us, well, it's already created, in order for us to fully step into this path, in order for us to flow into this path with more ease, we create space by letting go of that which no longer serves us, but by also taking action with this energy. When the past returns, with an offer, be sure that it is something of value to who you are now. Yeah? So yes, this was a very quick, just like video to introduce you to, actually I'm noticing now, to introduce you to how I operate and how I would carry out a session. like a personal session. So what I would do is I would channel, and then I would speak, I would ask, I would always want the other being who I am co-creating with to interact with me and co-create with me. It's very important. It's very important that we notice who we are, um, by ourselves, but also with each other, if that makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, this is me. This is I. Yeah. Thank you so much for connecting. My email is in the description box below. My PayPal account is there for any donations. Very welcome, very blessed. And yes, please like, share, subscribe. Get in contact with me if you resonate with my energy, if you resonate with what it is that I do and who it is that I am. Yeah, take a look through all of the other videos, please. Satnam. Here is to wonderful, 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 blessed new beginnings in life, in love, in joy, in just beauty. Satnam.